Uh,
It's a 1.
it's a 1.
She's determined to not be happy today.
So was it a wisdom check?
It was a wisdom.
She rolled a natural 1.
So it's
You rolled a natural.
2.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 1. You're not doing well your rolls. Okay. So Leah, you wake up and you just want to curl into a ball. Everything is grey. You feel nothing. You don't feel the joy of the early bird sun. You don't see the beautiful colours that the sun is glowing through the sky. Looking at nature, you feel empty.
So I'm assuming she's visibly upset.
You're still out. You're still keeping an eye out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see her just a wide-eyed panic wake up that only you see after you feel after nightmares.
Yeah.
You would assume.
You okay?
I don't know.
What's wrong?
I have bad dreams.
Oh. And bad dreams aren't fun.
No.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. What do you do when you have bad dreams?
Oh, I used to cry a lot,
That's what I feel like doing.
but I've had so many now. They're just dreams.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
What are you doing?
I'm hugging you. This makes me feel better.
Oh,
Does it make
Okay.
you feel better?
I guess.
Okay. This makes me feel better.
No one's done this before.
Oh, I give you a bigger hug.
Well, maybe
Macy.
a couple of times.
Macy,
Yes.
the first hug, it didn't feel the same. But when she said that and you gave her that big hug, it kind of reminded you of your mum hugging you and your siblings like real tight, making sure they were safe.
Oh.
Yeah, if this makes you feel better, you can keep doing this. This is fine.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna cry a little.
Hang on. So basically, you are now her support animal.
Yes.
I just
Okay with
wanted,
this.
I wanted to clarify this.
I'm okay with this. You know what else I think you might feel better? Is if we get you home.
Yes, let's get home.
You have to be careful though. The car said there was bandits on the road, but the lizard man's in the trees.
The what?
Brad, I think it was his name, Lizard Man, the one that the evil slave
Perception
guy
check,
had.
please.
Oh,
Okay. Did we smell this?
You're not. I would say no because you feel like you know where he is.
That's fine. I rolled a perception 15.
15. Macy, are you looking or?
Pointed off a direction.
You said you want me to roll too?
I said, are you looking?
Yes, I'm looking in that direction when she points to
Okay.
it.
Yep, roll a perception check as well then.
It was an 11.
An 11.
Minus 2. So a 9.
The tree you swear he'd been sat in while you were on patrol. Nothing. nowhere to be seen.
He was there.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll see him again.
Either way, bandits. We have to watch for them. You shouldn't let them touch you. They're very squishy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay behind you.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, so you head out for your final day
Breakfast, and then yes. I get the fire going. I cook up some of the meat that I brought that wasn't fed to the bears last night.
and this is your first time cooking, yes?
No,
Yeah.
first time on my own. So I probably hand the reins over to Macy at some point. Okay.
Before you hand over them reins, I would like you to roll a wisdom check, please.
A survival check or wisdom?
Wisdom.
10. Average.
10. Yeah, you don't cook it. You don't, because it being your first time, you think just having it around the edges burnt would be cooked enough.
That's what I get. That's what normally
And
like.
it's still a bit raw, a little bit raw in the meat that you've cooked, but
Any
with
problems
your
with that?
belly, yeah, there's not much.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
I
eat
say
it.
I'm done.
Okay. I look at it and go, oh,
What's wrong with it?
is that cooked all the way?
Is it supposed to be?
Oh no, it's for you.
All right, you can't eat that.
No.
That's weird. I'll eat it the way I cooked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just lettered. Not quite sure what's going on. I was not sure if that's how meat's supposed to be. People that like meat are weird.
You've cooked meat before, and you know
Definitely
a few bad bellies have like been because of that. The style of cooking.
I'm just gonna munch on some carrots. They don't even have to be cooked.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you eat breakfast. What would you like to do?
Lead the way.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's get home.
I would say because you know majority of the way, roll a survival check with advantage.
And I'm keeping an eye out for bandits.
Roll a perception.
Really, guys? You fucking hate me for this.
22.
Fair enough.
Is it a nature or a survival check?
Survival.
I got a 5.
Oh.
I think you need dice.
These are my Macy dice.
Well, your Macy guys hate you today.
This is the thing, Macy. You did this the other night. You had bad rolls.
Yeah.
You need to purge some of them.
Here's my pretty dice.
Are we just following a road though?
Yes.
So my wisdom is my survival is really high. Did she start leading us off a road at any point? Or are we still on the road?
There is roads that take you to other ways, and they are
Okay.
signed. But she doesn't pay attention to that. She's more focused on the tracks on the road. Random bird flies past, and she goes, "Oh, I haven't seen that in a while,"
Okay.
and like tries to divert you, and you're more there going, but the road says that way.
Oh, I can't read. I have no idea what it says.
Oh yes. So yeah.
I'm looking for bandits.
You notice you're getting closer to the mountain than where you were meant to be directed.
Macy,
Huh?
I obviously don't know where we're going. And I'm not the smartest on most things. But are we supposed to be heading toward the mountain?
Uh-oh. don't think so. Do I know where I am?
Yes, you know you're about half a day's walk from Old Town, but you just not been paying attention this morning. You've been deep in thought and
He's munching on carrots again.
munching on carrots and trying to find a bit of beauty in the world.
Okay, well, I'm going to take us the right way this time.
There you go.
It's a 12 this time.
There you go. Yeah. After a few hours, you see the familiar clock house, tower, and just fields upon fields of farms from as far as the eye can see, pretty much. And in the center is a nice wooden wooden settlement where you hear most of like people shouting for their fruit at market. Just your usual local town, small town.
I'm going to like speed walk through town. It's like practically run once I see my house.
I will run after her confused. I like running, so it's fine.
Okay. Hang on. Any, many, money, will catch a video on its toes. School straight go. Okay. So you're heading to your home, pretty much.
Yes, my home,
Yeah.
my house, as soon as I can.
Okay. Yeah, you head home. Seems a little bit quiet. Normally, there's a bit of movement about, especially around this time of day, where normally you'd see your brother in the field closest to the house, tending to his herbs and flowers and everything. Sister's running around by the little pond, trying to feed the ducks. Normally there, not there today.
I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I'm going straight for the door.
Okay. Yeah, door's open.
I'm bust through. Mom, Dad, we're home. I got the stuff.
And there was your family sat at the table having a bit of a late lunch. And your mum looks over and says, "Oh, thank goodness you finally got home."
I know it took us forever to get the stuff.
Dad gets up. "Well, I best help you get it in."
Yep, it's right outside in the carriage.
Yeah. Goes out to grab everything from the carriage.
I help.
Yeah, I help too.
Yeah. Doesn't take that long to empty the carriage. Well, thanks for that, Macy. You really helped the family.
That's what I strive to do.
Well,
I'm starving.
Get in and get some food is what I was about to say.
Yay. And I give
Your
my
mum
dad a big old hug.
Does his usual pat on the back as usual.
Then I go
little bit of
in and I hug my mom too.
Mum gives you the biggest hug possible. Kisses you on the cheeks a couple of times.
Yay. That makes up for the nightmares.
Yes.
I'm just kind of standing in the doorway, just kind of after bringing the stuff in, just kind of standing there, like not curled in on myself necessarily, but that teenager at the party that doesn't know anybody, and it's kind of like, what do I do?
Yeah, this is like the first time I've ever been here. What do I do?
Yeah.
Where do I go? Yeah, I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Macy's brother just shoulder swipes you a little bit through the door. It's like, runs off.
Was that? He's just like that. He's just.
That wasn't nice.
I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug again? Oh. Can I make it better?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe?
okay.
Is it supposed to?
Yes.
Oh, then sure.
All right.
And yeah, your mother's prepared vegetable soup and everything. No meat out. So obviously we're not expecting you. But yeah, plenty of food out.
Yeah, you know, not picky. I devour a bowl. Like, yes. I know something we forgot to talk about. Out of character.
Well, is that between you two? Do you want me to like
No.
disappear?
Between me and you, sir.
Oh, okay.
I have a patron and we've never talked about it.
We haven't. Yes. We did decide what patron it was, wasn't it?
No, it's the god Maliki, the unicorn patron, or the unicorn goddess
Right.
of the Forgotten Realms genre.
Yeah, that was the one you wanted, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Just if there's any like buffs for the religion, just let me know.
Okay.
And I'll get down to, because I completely forgot about religion. But I'll write some stuff up about that.
Okay, cool. All right, we can go back to the game now. Sorry.
But no, yeah, you have a lovely dinner. Well, lunch. Yeah, Dad comes up to you. He's like, "Well, I need your help in the fields this next couple of days."
I can do that. I think after I help though, I might go back.
Well, you know that's always been down to you.
There's somebody in the city that needs my help, and I really need to help them.
Well, child, that's all you need to say to me. There's someone that needs help.
I knew you'd understand.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. We
All
ain't
right, I
going
will help
anywhere.
you first.
Hmm?
I will help you first.
Like I said, we ain't going anywhere anytime soon, and then the help will be lovely. Looks over to you, Autumn. Might need a bit of your strength too.
Yeah, I can do that, I think.
And yeah, he heads outside.
Follow him.
Goes, yeah. And he gets out one of the bags that was in the carriage that you brought back, and it's potato seeds. I think that you do potato seeds like that. But yeah, it's potato seeds, and you've farmed potatoes before. You know what you're doing. But Autumn,
No, I don't.
Can you roll strength check
Oh, yes.
and an intelligence check?
Oh, Lord. Oh, those are going to be two very different numbers. The strength check is a 29.
Okay.
Intelligence. A dirty one.
31 on intelligence.
No, a dirty.
Dirty one.
A dirty one. Oh.
4 minus 3.
Okay.
I'm just holding the seeds in my hand and just trying to pack like a whole bunch of them in one hole. And
Also-
the hole's only like an inch deep.
Like back in the forest when it was just a random hole digging. Yes, she makes pretty good holes. But what the fuck? They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're not in a line. They're just all over the place. Some of them are only like this big. Some are like a good like foot deep.
the total, like how a farm, when their field is ready for harvest, and this is just, it feels like you'll be here for the next couple of days trying to sort her mess out.
I walk over to you and go, hey,
Hi.
so you're doing a really good job.
Awesome. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're not quite doing the good job in the right way though. Your holes are great.
Okay.
They're just not in a pattern.
What's a pattern?
Ah. Okay, so 1, 2, 1. That's a pattern. You do it over and over again. It's the pattern.
But I did.
You're
Look,
doing
see, there's one, and you said, and then 2, right? And then there's another one. That, right?
Dad, I need help. I don't know how to teach her this. Teach her to farm.
I'll tell you right now, I teach pre-K. That is not how you teach people patterns.
Yeah. That's not. I was like, what the hell was she doing? Look at the ground. Look at the and yeah, her dad comes over and is like, the best way to make sure that the plants and seeds are growing is to like he shows you like these straight lined trenches of plants in the field, just all like, instead of just showing you hands, he actually shows you the patterns.
Okay.
And he'll spend a bit of time with how to use a hoe. Yeah.
Not just my claws. Okay.
Yeah. And
yeah,
trouble
that's
and stuff like that. And like you know, with plows, normally it's horse drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is you've got to use your own strength to push it. And he begins to start, and then he goes to push a little bit, and he looks back. It's like, hey, maybe you girls might want to help me a little bit.
Oh, I can do that. I go and just take over.
Roll a strength check, please.
It's a 15, but it's a natural 1.
Still a natural 1 though. So for the first little bit, he's showing how. Wait. He's showing you how to keep it in line and everything, and then he decides to just step away. You know, like your father steps away when you push a child on their bike.
Yeah.
And they're going on their own for the first time. It's what he does with you. But he forgot to mention to you how quickly he wanted it done. And you go, sadly, to the right, then back to the left, then back to the right. There is trenches in every angle, shape, or form. But Macy,
Right.
Yeah.
when you see, I would like you to roll a happiness check, please.
Will you stop rolling that dice?
This was a different one.
What did you roll?
I think she would think it was funny.
It was a natural one.
Oh God, what are you gonna do to me, Macy?
Why do you guys hate me today? I'll try you next.
You black out for an hour. Literal blackout. You see it all going so well, and then you see it like straight away start to mess up, and you're just like, oh no, not any more trouble, just collapse.
Do I see her collapse?
What, during pulling this, like dragging this wagon around the farm?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I mean, cool. That's a natural one. So no.
No, you're more trying to keep the controls of this crazy wooden bladed machine.
Yeah.
But after a while, you notice her dad able to stop it and remind you to stop moving. Looks at the field and is like, oh, well, it's gonna take an extra day. And does a little giggle. You just see, like, he doesn't want to show it, but there's a little pain inside from what you did.
I have no idea.
No, basically, the fact that you're unconscious, you don't see the sadness in your father's eyes. Otherwise, you would have probably been knocked out again. But yeah, you come. I would say you would come to, but it all depends. Yeah, I say you come to and you find Autumn.
Yeah, when I was done, I would have went looking for her. So
Yeah, you thought she was. You can hear her breathing and everything. So you didn't. I guess you wouldn't think of anything odd, just apart from, oh, she's tired.
you have a good nap.
I mean, I guess so. I didn't know I was so sleepy.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird place to nap.
It was kind of, it's been a bad day.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
I know. I think.
It's not your fault.
Okay.
I don't know.
This place doesn't make you happy?
I thought it would.
Can you roll a perception check for me, girls?
I'll use this one. Oh, nice, nice. It's a 16.
11.
Okay, that's fine. Macy,
Yes.
while looking at this carnage, as the dust has finally settled, no pun intended, you notice a man with dark greenish clothing, and you just tilt your head and you start, I swear I've seen that before. It's like, where do I remember I've seen that before? And it pops into your head. Ah, Lucas the Druid's here. Now, you remember Lucas because he was a bit of a trader. He buyed some herbs and things like that and was a lifelong friend to your family. and you haven't seen him about 5 years now.
I'm gonna get my dad's attention and be like, "Hey, look, it's Lucas."
Your dad's face goes stern, and he looks, and he's like, and he gets his little pipe out, which he doesn't do very often. He gets his pipe out and he starts walking back home. Doesn't say a word.
He didn't seem happy. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I didn't know anything was wrong with Lucas. I thought he was a good guy. He's a traitor.
What?
Trader.
What?
Like he trades things. Like stuff.
Oh,
Give stuff for other stuff.
got you.
Yeah. I go get my mom.
Yeah.
Is he still just standing there?
No, he's walking from the end, the start of her land, like where the fields start,
Toward the house or away from the house?
away from the house.
Okay,
The house is in the center of a few fields,
gotcha.
like many of the other houses around. There's like a few miles between each other's houses.
Okay. Can I
But
just,
no, yeah,
I know it's far away and it might be hard and I'm cool to do this with disadvantage. Can I just try to get like a general insight check on him, just the way he's carrying himself, the way he looked at Macy, just a general feel of his persona?
yeah, go for it.
Should I do it at disadvantage?
Yes.
We're pretty decent. Insight 12.
From that distance, you just see a silhouette,
Right.
like a man with a jacket, like blue and black, green and black clothing, just looking towards the house. That's all.
Okay, so he's not like moving with a purpose or anything. He's just walking by.
Just casually walking towards the house.
Okay.
I need to remember your parents' name. God damn it, I didn't write it down.
You're a loud sleeper.
Sorry?
The dog is over here snoring, and I told her she was a loud sleeper.
Nah, okay. Alright, names again. Actually, is it right if I stop for a quick fag break? So you're heading back to the house, yeah?
Yeah, I stay outside for a minute just because I'm feeling weird by the vibes that Macy's dad was giving off and this new guy.
Yeah, I went into the house to get my mom.
Yeah, I stay outside and watch for a minute.
Your mum turns to you as soon as you enter the door, goes, no, it's adults only. And she shoos you out the door.
Okay. I guess I go
And your dad's waiting for Lucas to walk up to the house. And Lucas looks up, see human with raggedy brown hair underneath what looked like a green hood is just covered in leaves. In fact, his whole outfit is moss covered and like stuff you would find in the forest, just all built into one outfit. And you look, it's over. It's like, Herxito, so lovely to see you. And your father's like, Lucas, what brings you here? Lucas, like, oh, such a warm greeting as always. Could we have a chat? Your father points to the house, looks over at you, Macy, then walks in. After,
Real quick, can I do another insight check now that he's closer?
yes. How much?
14.
14. You don't see much. It's just a smiling human.
Is it like, is it a genuine smile or is it like a smirky smile?
It is a genuine smile.
Okay.
And yeah, they go into the house. Roll a perception check, both of you.
Is it a -2 or a -1? Is it wisdom or intelligence?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom, so it's 2, so 14.
11. Boy, that's a 9, not a 6. So 14.
14. Both of you got 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you're hearing just mumbling from where you're standing while you've been waiting. And it gets a little bit louder. And every now and then it's, Herxidor, calm down. That's from your mother. It's Herxidor, calm down.
I'm gonna peek through a window.
You'll peek through a window.
Just
Okay.
stealthily. I'm gonna
You're
cast
gonna stealth it,
pass without a trace.
right? That,
And then
that
I'm-
gives you +10 on
Yes.
your. Okay.
And then I'm going to sneak into a window.
All right. Did you roll your stealth check?
It's a 26.
It's a 26. Okay, you feel you've stealthily hidden quite well.
All right. I'll watch them through the window.
I just look around, just like, where the fuck did Macy go?
Oh yeah, what did you roll?
I wasn't stealthing. I was not trying to eavesdrop.
Yeah, but if
But
you.
I rolled perception to see if I saw her. I 100% did not.
Okay.
She just
Okay.
disappeared.
She gone. This tall cow person has just disappeared.
So I go and knock on the door. Like frantically, like fast knocking.
And she does this. I come out of the window. So I'm like, what are you doing?
The door opens to an angry looking mother.
She was missing. I'm sorry.
I'm right here.
You weren't there a second ago.
I know, but I am now.
Children,
I'm sorry, Mama.
don't knock the door, please.
Yes, Mama. I'm sorry.
She was missing.
And she slowly shuts the door.
You were missing.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Where'd you go?
In the window.
Why?
So we can see what they're doing.
No.
Why?
We'll get in trouble.
They didn't see me because you didn't see me.
I don't see a lot of things.
They couldn't see.
But you'll get in trouble.
Okay, but I want to know.
They wanted you to know they'd tell you.
A lot of things are like that, and sometimes you just have to find out on your own.
I don't think that's true.
You're probably right.
All I know is when I tried to listen in, I got in trouble. It hurt. It wasn't fun.
At this point, the door opens.
Which I'm still standing in front of the door. I did not move.
Yeah, you're still standing in front. Lucas is chatting away. So I will see you in the next couple of weeks.
I don't
I
move.
hope you have a good. Just like not paying attention to you. Just barrels over you.
Oh, barrels over me. I'm pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking tall compared to you.
Yeah, but I'm strong.
Yeah, he just barrels over.
Oh, hi. Ow. That was rude.
He shakes his head. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, little one." And then he squints his eyes, looking at you. Herxador. And Herxador looks. It's like, "We found her, no." And he looks back. And like, "Okay." And then gets up, doesn't brush himself off. "Well, it was lovely seeing you." And looks at you, Macy. "Macy, lovely seeing you again. Hope you're doing fabulous." And then he leaves.
So then I start with the annoying. What was that about, huh? What was that about?
Herxador grabs a walking cane from the seat that he normally has in the house, puts a big flower hat on. I was like, "I'll be back in a few hours." Just starts to walk off. Your mother just like looks a bit like, she looks a bit distant, but is more like a worried smile on her face, looking at your father.
I'm gonna tug on her clothes. And you're like, what was that about? Mom.
After that, she nearly backhands you.
I just want to know.
You'll know later on, don't worry.
Okay.
She goes to get dinner ready. Now you need to go find your brother and your sisters.
Okay.
Get them ready for dinner.
Where did I see them last?
Your brother last was in the house. So were your two sisters. And
Okay.
that's when you had lunch. That's when you had lunch.
No.
But you know your sisters normally are by the little pond. And they like feed the birds and stuff. And your brother would be doing his patrolling the estate, which would be just walking around in a big circle, hitting a tree every now and then.
Hey, well, do I need to roll to find them?
You do need to roll a perception.
Great.
I just see your reaction on the video, and I'm like, yes. Excellent.
It was a 1, which means it's a negative.
Means it's an auto fail.
I was like, while she's going around looking for her siblings, and failing apparently, Autumn is not enjoying the tension in the house right now. It's making her really nervous and anxious. So I'm going to attempt to climb up onto the roof of the house and hide up there.
Okay, make an athletics check then.
So yeah. 26.
Okay, and are you actively trying to hide yourself?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check as well, please.
I did a horrible job of that. 9.
9. Well, still not as bad as that one. Leo, you do your usual. If I actually roll another perception check for me after this, but majority of the time, you feel like you're going searching, but it's always at the wrong place. It's like, oh no, they're not here. Oh, what a shame. And just casually walk, even though you know where they would normally be, you just go into every other way, getting a bit of peace and quiet and everything. Like, oh no, they're not here either. Oh, where could they be?
I eventually roll a 10.
You eventually rolled 10, right? Okay. Upon walking back to the house, you've noticed your sister's by the pond, which is not that far from the house. But strangely enough, you see a bushy tail from the roof. And it gets you curious.
I'm not climbing.
Remember your other defect? Whereas basically is if there's something shiny or something different.
Oh man.
Please roll for me.
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
A 9.
All right, so it's not as bad as when you jumped on Jarfan for that bunny.
Okay.
But you you start climbing up to get that tail. So can you roll athletics for me, please? Are you giving her fresh dice?
At least it's a 13. It's just a straight 13.
It's a straight 13.
Because I have no strength. My strength modifier is a 0.
Okay, because of your height and everything, it wasn't that much of a problem.
Okay.
Autumn, just feel a tug on your tail. Like someone
Oh no.
trying to pull it out of the roof.
Oh no. I'm immediately turn around and swipe at whoever it is.
Oh no.
Roll for attack, please.
I might. Okay, well, you're full health. We slept.
We did.
You do have full health. You have slept.
Oh no. I
that
rolled
may not help.
low, but that's so 23 to hit or 22 to hit. Well,
Roll for damage.
yeah. Hey, I rolled a 1 on the die, but that's still 16 damage.
Oh, I've got like 2 hit points left.
Not to make matters worse, Leo, could you roll an athletics check? Because you are on a roof.
12.
12. Okay, you managed to balance yourself. Like hell.
Totally killed me.
But
I'm so sorry. You scared me. I didn't know it was you.
But it's my tail.
But I didn't recognize. I wouldn't have pulled your tail if I thought it was you.
Who else has a tail?
I don't know. I didn't really know what it was. It's on the roof. What are you doing on the roof?
I was scared.
Why are you scared?
I don't like angry people.
Who's angry? Is there somebody angry and I missed it?
I mean,
Well, my mom was angry because I wouldn't leave her alone.
yeah. And then your dad too.
Is he mad?
I think so.
What did Luca tell him?
I don't know, but they were both mad and I didn't like it. When people are mad, people get hurt.
Well, yeah, look at me.
I'm sorry. But I wasn't mad. I was scared.
Okay. Oh, let's get off the roof.
I don't want to.
Okay, well, I'm getting off the roof.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
You're really hurt.
I'm gonna try.
Don't you have that healing magic to help yourself before you try to fall off the roof?
That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
I mean, I saw you do it that one time. I
Yeah.
assume you still can do it.
Yeah. Let me look at that. Let me remember that. How do I do that again? Okay.
You should be in your spell list, first of all.
But
Oh
I've-
my god.
different
What
things.
have I done?
But at first level, you gain the ability to channel celestial energy to heal wounds. You have a pool of D6s that you can spend to fuel this healing. The number of dice in the pool equals 1 plus your warlock level.
Okay.
So I have four. I'm gonna do 2. Give me 6s. That was 5. I'll take it.
Need you to tell me what this looks like though for Autumn. What does she see you do?
Okay. Okay, my spells take on a whimsical flair. And there's trails of glittering sparkles that shift through prisms of colors.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's like a- pretty.
You see these colors, they mold to her skin. Like, you know, like Play-Doh, when they mix with other colors, it gets really like kind of green and brown and everything like that. But it all gels, and from the scratch marks that you've inflicted upon your best friend slowly disappear. Left only a few scars underneath some of the clothing she's wearing. And scratch marks, obviously, on her clothing.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna try to get down.
Do you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Can I like just hold her hand and like help like coax her? I'm not leaving the roof. I'm
Roll
gonna
with
hold her
advantage.
hand and help her.
Roll with advantage, Macy.
Well, yeah, that one's not bad.
10. The other one was a 1 again.
Oh no, Macy, what are we gonna do with you?
A 10.
I know what
Average.
I know what we're gonna do with you. You just write a new NPC, a new player character. That's what we're gonna do with you. Or you had a friend, not any longer.
Oh, no.
Jarfan's true love is gone.
Shut up. I like this character.
Yeah, I like this character too. All right, yeah, no, it wasn't a high DC.
Okay.
You're absolutely fine. You like the last couple of feet, you just jump off, and you're fine.
Okay.
But you see in the distance your dad stopping at points around the house every now and then. And you've seen this many times, but you've never seen him do it at home. He's setting up an alarm spell around the house.
Oh, what? I'm too tired. I'm going to bed. In game. I just want to lay on my own bed. It's been like a week.
Head into your room that has 4 bunk beds. 2 clearly your sisters. They're all very sparkly, and lots of pretty flowers all over their bed.
Be the same.
Yours would be the same, and you would know what other flowers wouldn't be poisonous and for your kind, but would also be very beautiful. Be more care and attention rather than just picking like daisies. From your sister's designs, and then there'd be your brother's bed, and it's like someone slept in it 3 weeks ago, and it's just not been redone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It was probably me.
it was probably your brother. He just didn't bother doing it, like sorting his bed out like his mother always asked. It was more focused on going on patrol and being a soldier.
Well, I'm gonna pull the blanket over my head and just go to sleep. I know I haven't even eaten supper yet. I don't care. My character's go to sleep.
Your mum is shouting through the house, Macy, did you
What?
find your siblings?
I don't wanna. I just wanna go to sleep.
Well, you can go to sleep when you find your siblings
I mean,
and put them to bed.
Tell me what happened.
If you put them to bed and everything, yeah, we'll have a chat.
Fine. I go find my siblings.
We'll
Nope.
play it out as a little bit. Yeah, your sisters are in their usual spot, poking frogs that they've just found, going, or maybe if you can, he'll turn into a prince, or maybe if you can, he'll turn into a prince. All of the little girly, just funny stuff. But they notice you before they start kissing a frog, and they run to the house.
Brother.
Yeah, but he's on his usual. It's like a little pattern with the amount of trees that he hits. It's like the first 2, he'll double hit them. Third one, he'll step away. Fourth one, he goes for the strike again. Fifth one, branch that he hits swings back round into his face and he falls to the floor.
I'll heal him.
He has a few tears. Yeah, he has a few tears in his eyes. Like, I was just doing my defending, my protecting, like Dad always said.
Yeah, it's supper time though. You gotta come in and eat.
Oh, food starts running.
And as I come in, I'm gonna yell upstairs or up to the roof. Hey, they got food in here.
I'll be there soon.
Okay. And then I'm going to bed. I'm not even hungry.
Did I see her dad going around the property too?
Yes, you saw her father going around the property.
I imagine I actually know that spell. I imagine it would be a spell that I would have seen to mark boundaries from where I was so that they knew if we left.
A little less sophisticated, but yes.
Yeah.
You know that it is an alarm spell.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay on the roof until he goes to go in the house. And as soon as he gets to the front door, I'm just gonna jump down off the roof next to him.
He just looks at you. It could be dangerous up there.
Is it dangerous here at all?
Not at the moment. And you just see him like looks very depressed. Not at the moment.
Is Macy in danger here?
No, not Macy.
Who is?
Just the livelihood we live is all. He goes back in, goes to his chair, just sits there looking at the fire.
Go inside.
Maisie's mother like goes over to him in the chair. Maisie's already gone to bed, and I have to talk to her tomorrow.
Hearing that Macy's already gone to bed, I'm just gonna. Actually, I don't know where your bed is. I have no idea what's going on.
I'm a great host.
Yep. I hear her mom say that. Where's Macy at?
Oh, she's up in the room on the right. You can't miss it.
What is right?
And she stands behind you, and with her, like as you do with little kids, just hold your arms and goes, well, this is left, waggling your left arm.
Yeah.
And this is right. Waggles your right.
Okay. I think I understand. I go walk upstairs with my right arm in front of me. And running along the walls I go until I get to a room on my right hand.
Yep, and you just see a mound under a blanket.
I walk over and just watch her for a second and then gently shake her. Macy,
Yeah.
what does livelihood mean?
I don't know. I mean, it's the way you live, I think. I think that's what it means. The way you live.
Why'd your dad say the way you live was in danger?
What? Even now I can't sleep.
I'm sorry.
Let's go eat, and then we find out. We'll find out what's going on. Food first, and then we'll put the brats to bed.
What are brats?
The children.
Children are brats?
Most of the time, yes.
Oh, I don't know what that word means still.
They're little jerks. That's what brats mean.
I don't know what that word means.
And they are running around the house. They are screaming at each other. The brother's tempted to throw some food from one side of the table to another.
Are they not gonna get in trouble?
That's down to Macy.
Huh?
That's down to Macy.
I mean, I'll yell at them, but like, that's it.
You're gonna yell at them.
Yeah. Stop that. Don't do that. Bad.
Do they listen?
Calm down. No.
They do not.
No.
Everyone does?
This is the thing you see is it was a 2v1, the sisters versus the brother. But as soon as Macy drew breath and went with stop, they turned as a unit and declared Macy as a #1 target for the night. You don't, like, even Macy, you can see this as well. And you've seen this before, you know you're in for trouble.
Oh, this is gonna end bad.
And your little sister walks up. Macy,
What?
I think your hair needs doing, just jumps you.
Oh, get off my hair.
She starts braiding and putting little bows in and everything.
I'm just getting there confused. I don't know if she actually needs help or not.
you see her other sister start walking over with paints in her hands. It's like, Macy, you might need some makeup. And she doesn't jump you, but she starts painting everything. Right? Like your eyes, your whole face is what they would describe as makeup, but is just painted. Every color that they feel it would go great to match your complexion. I don't know.
I would want my character picture. No, we
And your brother finally finds a target for the food he had held in his hand for the past 5 minutes, just mulching it up. And you get a mulched up ball of food thrown straight onto you on your forehead.
Okay, that's when I lose it. I rolled a 2. I am going to, with my illusion magic, create a storm cloud over our heads and lightning and start booming my voice with echoes. If you don't go lay down right now, so help me, you'll regret it.
I go running back to the roof.
One of your little sisters goes screaming to her bed. The other two stand firm, confident in the fact that you ain't gonna do shit.
Right. So I'm going to entangle one of them.
Oh, really nice.
I don't remember what entangle does.
Should be a save on their part.
Yeah, that's like a 1d6 damage per
Entangle
turn.
shouldn't do damage. Yeah, Entangle doesn't do damage. It just restrains people.
I'm sure Entangled Snare is the one
it's
that
just a
deals
straight save.
damage. Yeah. Okay, what's the save?
Hang on.
Are you doing it on one of them or both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot square.
It's a 5 DC.
25 DC. Your brother manages to jump away. Your sister takes full being wrapped up like vines coming out of the floorboards, just spinning around her body. She is wrapped up on the floor. Your brother is just smiling at you with his stick. He looks at you. He's like, Macy, you don't want to do this. Remember what happened last time? Starts waving his stick around. He goes for a charge. And at that point, from out of nowhere, you just see a backhand hit the back of your brother's head. And he goes flying across the room. There's your mother standing there.
Just look up at all the braids and all the bows and all the makeup and be like, Mom, they were torturing me.
Well, Macy, we keep telling you, you got to make them understand you more.
Sure.
Just remember the tricks that we used when you were younger.
I tried that and all they do is attack me.
They only attack you when you say stop that, and you know it. You're very lazy today, child, and maybe going to bed right now will be better for you than staying up and having this talk.
Ugh. Fine. I'll go to bed. My friend went up to the roof again. Will you get her?
Before you leave the stairs, and you can keep them carrots down here as well. You ain't having any snacks while you're upstairs.
Fine. I pull the carrots out of my pocket.
Yeah, it was literally just in your pocket.
And then I go to bed.
Good night, Macy.
Night, Mama. I love you.
And Macy goes up to bed.
I'm on the roof.
Yeah, you're back on the roof. Roll a perception check for me.
18.
Nice. You notice once again in a tree on the border of the farm, there's a dark shadow. And
Familiar shadow?
little squinting, or like getting a better focus. You notice a lizard man falling asleep in a tree.
Okay.
But perfectly balanced. Like he wouldn't fall out. He's just asleep though.
Okay.
So, do you both go to bed?
Yeah, I sleep on the roof.
Okay. And both of you, because of how your day's been, Macy, both of you, please roll me wisdom checks.
My day was fine. What do you mean?
I got a 14.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I got a 15.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Okay, so Macy,
Yes.
the tears that you felt streaming down your face because of this terrible day, you slowly fall asleep, and in your dreams, there's young unicorns in a grove, and they see you crying, and they lick your tears away
Oh.
and cuddle around you. Autumn,
Mm-hmm.
in your dream, you've slept outside before many times, and you've
Oh,
had these clear nights. But this clear night tonight, just whilst falling asleep, you just remember this one time that you were out on patrol with Summer, and it's a bit like not clear in a way, but you hear her say, "This will work. We will get out of here. Don't worry, you're my best friend too." Just see her face smiling. Then you wake up to the next day. Macy, because of your dream last night, the colours come back into the world. The stress that you had for these past couple of days, which you've never dealt with before, is something that you remember your father saying when you were younger. This world is crazy, and how you deal with it is essential for your peace of mind. And those words, they uplift you. It just feels like you can't control everything. But there's some things you could. And you have little spring in your step.
Yay.
And or you wake up on a roof.
Yeah.
And it's raining.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sort of a bittersweet wake up.
Yeah. But it's not, it's more summer rain.
Oh, a
Not
real
your-
bittersweet wake up then.
Yeah. Not a very cold rain. It's a quite nice temperature. Yeah, it is still raining though.
Yeah, I stood up there for a little bit and just let the rain fall.
Mm.
Before eventually
you
making
know-
our way inside.
Do I notice that it's raining?
Yes, because you're very observant when you wake up anyway, because you normally check how the day is and you've seen the colours. But the smell of rain in the morning is something that really used to get you in the mood for farming and gardening and things. So it's more it's more uplifting for you.
I'm gonna pull out an extra change of clothes this morning.
Okay. You go to your drawers, everything's there.
Okay. And then I look around the house, even though I know for a fact nobody went and got on them. I'm gonna look around the house just in case. And then when I don't see her, I'm gonna open the front door and go, Autumn.
Oh, good morning.
Hi. I got you some dry clothes. You want to come down?
Oh, I guess.
Okay.
The rain is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So while you'd actually gone downstairs, you would have seen your mum there, your siblings at the table. Your dad's not there. Autumn, you would have spotted that he'd gone round checking the perimeter.
Okay.
Oh.
And yeah, he's casually walking back from his little patrol. He's like, kids, you're awake.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you slept well.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was good sleep. It was nice to be in my own bed.
Well, that's good to hear. Come in for a second. We need to talk.
I hid you like a sweater and some pants. You what?
Oh, I know. I can change.
Okay, okay.
Where?
I show her to the bathroom so she can change.
And it is basically a hole in the floor.
The thing is, these are Macy's clothes, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
They're gonna be all big and baggy.
Hey.
So they're gigantic.
they are huge.
So I end up just
Like,
wearing the sweater she gives me as like a dress and then just ignore everything else.
Okay.
yeah, pretty much. It's like a onesie for you,
Yeah.
and it still drags across the floor a bit.
What is it with me and big characters?
I don't know.
Like I really
Yeah, you-
like playing tall people.
You decided this, not us.
I'm just saying Chico's extremely tall.
Yeah,
But-
you like being the tall freak.
I do.
Yeah, when I come back down, I'm just gonna find me a little corner to sit in. Close enough that I can still hear what's going on, but just feel better in the corner.
Yeah. and your father will sit down by the fire. Be like, Laura, I think it's time we spoke to her. And see your mum like biting her nails a bit, which you never see. She's normally calm and collected. She's like, are you sure it's time? Maybe just a little bit longer. Maybe like another year. And he just glares at her like, oh, don't look at me like that, I swear. All right, okay. She calms herself down and sits down. So, have just to get us started, Macy, you know me and your father love you.
Of course.
But have you ever noticed that your brother and your two sisters look nothing like you?
Oh, I mean,
And she moves some of your hair. There's always been something different, and she holds your ear.
well, I mean, I guess so. It's a little different.
And Autumn,
Yeah.
seeing this, you've seen elf ears before.
Mm-hmm.
She's got elf ears.
You're an elf?
Elma, what? I'm not. I'm a furball.
You have elf ears.
But my mommy
Yep.
and my daddy are furbogs. I can't be an elf.
Your mommy, this is your dad, is a furbo. But you see, we met after you were born.
What?
And Laura is holding his hand, and I'm still very, very thankful for your support, Huxador. And I know you love her like your own daughter. But you
What?
see,
What?
Lucas was a messenger for someone important in your life. And it seems that, well, events have taken a huge twist in his hometown, and you're to go there.
What? Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. I don't. What?
And your dad looks at your mum and is like, explain to her the rest. Laura was like, oh, yes, I'm sorry. No wonder why you're confused. You see, Herxador is not your dad.
What you mean daddy is not my dad?
Oh, he'll always be your dad, but he's not the one that helped mommy get you.
But what? I need a minute. And I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I just
And
sit in there.
or you just like see Laura like looking at her, still going, "Did I say it bad? I haven't had to do this before. I'm so nervous. Is she gonna be okay?"
I'm just as confused as she is, to be perfectly honest.
Until 2 days ago, you didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I just learned what a dad is, and now you're not her dad, and I'm very confused.
Hackstall is looking And you two, it's like, well, that's because Macy, you're always part of our family. You'll always be a daughter to me. It's just I'm not your real father. And we thought you should know that Lucas, he's been communi- communicating with him. And it seems that, well, he now needs to talk to you.
Well, when do I have to go? Because I don't want to go. When do I have to go?
You don't have to go anywhere. He just wants to talk. He'll be here in the next couple of weeks. He has some business he needs to do down south. Needs to actually talk to the cop as well.
Weeks. I still have a friend I have to go save.
That's fine, as long as you come back.
I mean, I will because I love you guys.
And we love you too.
So confused. My whole life is upside down right now.
Do you want to pause for a sec?